Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel here at Live Life in Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I hope you're all doing well. Gemini, we're going to take a look at what's going on with your money and finances for the month of February 2020 that you need to know about, okay? All right. Now, Gemini, it is for the month of February, so I'm wishing you all a happy Valentine's Day filled with love and good experiences. Okay, for those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. Please remember to hit the notification bell and do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Gemini, we're going to take a look at what's going on with your money and finances, honey, for the month of February 2020, okay? I'm going to be using the horseshoe spread. We're going to take a look at what was your money and finances in the recent past, where you are right now with your money and finances at the present, what's going on for you in the future around your money and finances for the month of February 2020, what's your attitude towards your money and finances for the month of February 2020, what your worry, your concern is with your money and finances for the month of February 2020, what your challenge with your money and finances is. The cards was a little janky with coming together, so there might be an issue with things coming together for you financially, Gemini, or you may be experiencing being a little stuck about what to do with your money and finances, or that your money and finances situation feel a little stuck or stagnant for you, or you may be trying to have things work out, come together, or whatever you're trying to do or looking to do. You might want to take your time with that and really review it and see what's going on so that it does come together properly. Or there may be just issues with what you're trying to have come together for your money and finances. We're also going to take a look at what your likely outcome that can also act as advice for your money and finances. And at the bottom, we're going to see what the overall energy is that is surrounding your money and finances for the month of February 2020. Gemini, okay? Now, Gemini, while I was meditating on your energy, I was shuffling with a different deck called the Gateway Oracle. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, and so just when I was going to put it away and not introduce it into your session, you had a card that came out, which is Mending Bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. So for the month of February, Gemini, with this card popping out for you, there's a need for you to focus on mending bridges, mending your money and finances circumstances, okay? You're focusing on healing it. Whatever bridge you find yourself at, this is you working on how to mend the situation that you are experiencing around your money and finances, that there's a need to fix something or fix things so that you can improve your money, maintain it, make adjustments. I'm also feeling like with mending bridges, this is like you working on getting over financial hurdles, financial difficulties, finding a way to bridge the gap with your money and finances, okay? For some of you, this is about you being in two minds about how to mend your money situations, or it's like whatever difficulties or whatever complication you are experiencing or going through, you are mending it, or it is going to be mended, but it will take your effort and you giving attention to the matter for it to happen, okay? So let's get into what's going on for you. I just saw the Hermit peek out at me. So with the Hermit, you may be analyzing. You may be in a space of withdrawal and retreat, focused on the solutions, looking for answers, Some of you are getting answers with mending bridges here to what was going on with your money and finances, or what is going on with your money and finances, or there's just a need to focus on how to mend the situation. So I want to say, Gemini, don't focus on the problem, focus on the fucking solution, okay? So, Spirit, can you please tell Gemini what they need to know about their money and finances for the month of February 2020, please? Yes, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Blessed, blessed, blessed be. Yes. You have justice here. Some of you are focusing on a legal matter with justice. Some of you are focused on a Libra. With justice here, there's a focus on needing to achieve balance with your money and finances, make the right decisions, or some of you, you're dealing with a matter that you want some sort of decision, or you want something to go in your favor, or you want the right thing to happen, or you want, with justice here, someone to set something right. I feel like for some of you, this is something that was stemming from last month. Some of you, this is something new coming up. But there's a need to do the right thing, following the rules, or this is you looking to make sure or try to see how to ensure that the right thing is being done, that the rules are being followed, and that rules aren't being bent. Also with justice, there's a need for you to be very careful about how you manage your money. And just know with justice, no matter what's happening around your money and finances here, Gemini, the right thing will happen and you will get what you deserve, whatever that it means or will be. Okay? There may be a need for you to tighten up on your budget, or to do more to follow your budget better that you are utilizing. There may be a need to revamp your budget. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you with justice, there's a measure or a sense or air of legality around what's going on with your money and finances, in terms of what you are looking to pay or expected to pay, or how it will end up being that will or will not be paid to you, or you to another, or both. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about their money and finances, please, for the month of February 2020? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Gemini, let's do this, okay? All right, let's get started. In the recent past, you do have the Nine of Pentacles. Nice. At present, you do have the Eight of Cups. Okay. In the future, you have the Page of Cups. Your attitude towards your money and finances is the Three of Pentacles. Your worry, your concern about your money and finances is the Eight of Swords. Your challenge with your money and finances is death. Your likely outcome is the Two of Wands. This can also act as advice, this Two of Wands. At the bottom, you have as your overall energy around your money and finances is the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is you focused on what's established. You are focusing on your security, your stability. This is you focusing on your prosperity, your gain with the Ten of Pentacles. Underneath that, you do have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is fiery energy, youthful energy. Pages usually bring about messages. So for some of you, you could be expecting a message, or a message is coming in that allows you to feel a sense of security and stability about your money and finances, or where there's a focus on news or message that has to do with your security and stability with your money and finances, whether it's improving or changing. Also with this Page of Wands, some of you are perhaps responding to something to do with your money and finances because it's affecting or can have an effect on your stability and security, and you are communicating, looking for a response with the Page of Wands. Also with the Page of Wands, for some of you, you are focused on a new financial opportunity, or you're looking at a new area to invest in. But be mindful with the Page of Wands, there's a need for you to do your fucking homework, okay? And make sure you know what you know. Make sure you know what you know, because the Page, even though it's youthful energy, inspiring energy, make sure you are surveying and observing, because this Page likes to explore but needs to observe and survey. Okay, so don't be careless to that regard. So make sure that you are not doing anything that's premature, immature, impulsive with this Page of Wands energy. If there is a need for you to respond, or as you are looking for a response or looking to take action or go down a new path or explore your options, or that you are surveying a situation as it has to do with your stability and security here. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, you do have the Nine of Pentacles. I like this because what this is saying is, in the recent past, you were very resourceful. Your money and living situation was comfortable in the recent past. This is you gaining in a situation, or gaining in terms of your money. But this, for some of you, there's something that, as it had to do with your money and finances, that you were on your own with addressing or dealing with it, okay, in order for you to get some comfort around the situation. But I do feel with this Nine of Pentacles, you were able to do that. This was you being able to be financially independent in the recent past as well, Gemini. Perhaps this is what you were doing, mending bridges, or there was a need to mend bridges. Now, at present, you do have the Eight of Cups. So for some of you with the Eight of Cups, something isn't going the way you want, and it's, you in your feelings about it. Something isn't quite panning out with this Eight of Cups. Now, some of you, you are able to move on from something that was unfulfilling for you with your money and finances. So let's clarify that. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Cups for Gemini. Money and finances. Please clarify this Eight of Cups. There was something you were worried about. Okay, you were worried about, that you kept thinking about, that you were worried about. It may have been something that you were focused on, that it has to do with your ability to gain in the situation, or if it was going to affect your stability or change your level of security and stability financially. Spirit, what is this Eight of Cups for Gemini money and finances, please? But something had you in your emotions. You were feeling some type of way. But the thing is, we want to look at, are you moving on with this Eight of Cups, or are you still in that energy, or are you finding yourself in a predicament where you're just not satisfied because something isn't quite working out the way you would like? Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Cups. I also feel like I'm hearing something is being eclipsed out as it has to do with your money and finances. Either you are causing it, or this is happening to you for some of you. Now, you do have, three cards that came out. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles on this Eight of fucking Cups. Okay, can you see that? Now, first off, you have this Three of Pentacles here, right? And you got this Three of Swords. So you were working on something with others, or this had to do with work, or this had to do with your skill and your ability to build something here. Because there was, with this Three of Swords, there was something going on where there was a breakdown in communication, or you were not happy with something. Something was causing you upset. Something where you felt like you were suffering, or you were disappointed by it. Something that you wanted to separate yourself from in the situation. But this involved others. This was a group or a three-party situation where there was some unfulfillment here. But with this Ten of Pentacles here, and we see the Ten of Pentacles as the overall, this is you having stability and security with this matter. Okay, so I feel like for some of you with this Eight of Cups, this is you moving on from something that you were not happy about or that wasn't working, as it had to do with others, working together with others, collaborating with others, as it had to do with work, or as it had to do with who you were working with or what you were trying to build or see happen here. But this was something that there was some issue with being able to see productivity in this situation. Okay, for some of you may have felt somebody was playing around with your money. But with this Ten of Pentacles, and you have it here twice, this is about you being able to have security and stability, okay, for home and for family, and seeing your money be built. Also, for some of you, there may have been a focus on trying to get something established, as it had to do with your money and finances, that you wanted to see worked on because it was affecting you negatively, or you were disappointed by it, or you were suffering by it, or you were trying to avoid suffering, but you wanted to separate yourself, or you wanted to recover from this or heal it. And so right now you're moving on for some of you. For others of you, this is you experiencing right now some unfulfillment with what's going on with your money situation, as it involves work with the Three of Pentacles, or what you're working on or trying to build, or your collaboration in dealing with others about your money or about a work project, where there's some disappointment or breakdown in communication, or you feel some sort of temporary suffering. But I do feel with this Three of Swords is temporary either way, whether you've moved on from it and now you're at the Eight of Cups because you're able to move on from something unfulfilling, or whether you are right now unfulfilled and there's a need to work on your money and finances situation, or work together with others around what is disappointing you, so you can establish what you need here and have that security and stability here that you are looking to achieve here, being that you do have this Ten of Pentacles as the overall energy, which is your stability and security being the focus. Okay, so you do got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Now in the future, you do have the Page of Cups, Gemini. Now with this Page of Cups, water energy, youthful energy, this is you experiencing or getting some sort of news or a message, or this is you following your intuition, where there's something happening, that there's going to be a turn for the better coming in for you around your money and finances. There's a turn for the better, whether this is news that improves your money and finances, or that you are in the future experiencing healing in some way by what you learn or what you're able to sense with this Page of Cups. So with the Page in the future, Gemini, this is things turning out for the better, due to something coming in for you around your money and finances. Now for some of you, this could be fucking income tax. Okay? But the way you see your money and finances situation is the Three of Pentacles. This is your attitude towards your money. You're working on it. Okay? You're working on it. This is some of you at work, working on your money and finances to build it. This is you utilizing your skills or working on your skills about how you build or what you will build or work on about your money and finances. Also with the Three of Pentacles, this is you in a collaboration with others that allows you to build your money and finances, or allows you to work on it. Remember, back here, you have the Three of Pentacles next to the Eight of Cups. So this is you seeing yourself working on your money and finances and doing so with others. Okay, where you're looking at what's happening and what needs to be done, assessing the situation so that you can maintain that stability and security, or for what it is that you want to establish or build. But this is you open to working on it and also working together with others to do that shit. Now, your concern and worry with your money and finances is the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords here, you are concerned about being trapped by a situation or circumstance that ties your money up or limits your money or limits your ability to navigate the situation. The Eight of Swords, though, is a self-imposed prison. So now my question to you, Gemini, are you causing this? Or is this happening to you? Or are you just trapped in your mind about it either way? But with the Eight of Swords, there's a concern and a worry. This is you concerned and worried that your money and finances will be restricted or limited or bound, where you don't have access, or that you are concerned you're going to have less to work with than you are hoping to be able to. But you also concerned about whether or not you can break free of any limitations or restrictions that you are sensing or perceiving about your money and finances, with who you're working with or what you're working on, and with regard to what you want to build. Spirit, tell me more about this Eight of Swords. For some of you, there is an unexpected change. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. And that unexpected change has you trapped in your mind about your money and finances, where you may feel your money and finances are limited or restricted, or you feel limited and restricted because you find that this unexpected change causes you to have to work within the confines or limitations you find yourself in around your money and finances. For some of you, you're trapped in your mind about how are you able to change your money and finances situation for the better. For some of you, this is just your concerns and worry about you being pessimistic about your money and finances situation, or you may be feeling that you are concerned about whether or not your opportunities to build and work on your money will be limited. For some of you, if you are working together with others where there's something that needs to be mended or addressed, you may be concerned about whether or not who you're working with will cause limitations and restrictions to what you need to see worked out or built or come together around your money and finances, or who you're working with, if they will affect your circumstances negatively, or who you are working with, you are trapped in your mind about who you're dealing with, Gemini, because you may feel limited and restricted because you have to work together with others for what needs to be established or maintained or built, or how you go about gaining in the situation or getting that security and stability that you need. Because Gemini, let's face it, you like to work alone, and you're not too keen to working with others, even though your attitude is that you're going to work on your money, and that you may be finding that you need to be more open to the support and help of others to do whatever it is that needs to be worked on. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Swords that is the concern for Gemini, please. Please clarify this Eight of Swords for Gemini around their money and finances for the month of February 2020, please. Thank you. You have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're trapped in your mind about whether or not you're going to be stable or secure with your money and finances, whether or not you're going to be stuck. You may be worried about being able to hold on to your money, or your money may be on hold. You may be worried about if your money will fucking be on hold. If you're waiting on some money. With the star underneath, some of you, there's a focus on an Aquarius. But some of you, you're working with an Aquarius, and the Aquarius got you feeling limited and trapped in your mind because you may feel stuck, or you're looking to get money from an Aquarius, or an Aquarius is holding back money. Or you may not be feeling as secure with an Aquarius. But with the star, this is about you concerned about whether or not you're going to have everything you need financially and more. So this is about you needing to get out of your head. All right? Get out of your head, because this may be you imposing this upon yourself. Even if you have circumstances that's causing you to think like this, you're not helping yourself with adding to that and seeing yourself as trapped. Spend more time in seeing how to come out of the situation. And if you can't see a way out, do what you can to release it. Okay? To let it go until you can. All right? Because there's a need for you to be mindful and focused on having hope and focus on healing with this star energy, and having a mindset more towards having more self-confidence, okay, and being open to sharing in order to have success. So think and be positive. Now this here is your challenge with your money and finances, Gemini, for the month of February 2020. And so you have death here. Now some of you are focused on the Scorpio, but this is your challenge. This is the challenge about whether or not you're going to experience loss with money, but also avoiding loss. This is a challenge of whether or not you can make changes to your money situation the way you would like, or that allows you to feel comfortable, or that allows you to see things working the way you want, or building the way you need to see it built. And especially as it has to do with you working together with others. For some of you, there's a challenge of you being able to let go. Okay? There may be a need for you to let go, because this may be you wanting to control something with your money and finances, and this is you perhaps needing to be more open to working together with others. Okay? Also, this may be the challenge of change. Okay? With death here. Whether or not you can change something, or that something is changing. This could be the challenge of something coming to an end and needing to come up with something new. Or this may be you needing to go back to what you are doing with your money to work on it, because whatever you are working on, or how you got it going or doing with it, you may need to go back to it and see what you need to change, or what you need to let go of, so that you don't experience any loss. But also with death here, there may be the challenge of you undergoing or experiencing considerable changes to your money and finances. For those of you that has to do with work, there may be the challenge of a loss of work. But this may be the challenge of how you are able, or can you, or how do you get through it. Whether this is cuts with money, or cuts with, job cuts, or cutbacks in the structure of what's going on at work. So this is you having the challenge of being able to handle transition, handle change, maybe even the challenge of handling loss. Spirit, tell me more about this death for Gemini as the challenge. Tell me more about death for Gemini as the challenge. What is death for Gemini? Thank you. Okay, 7 of Wands. So this is you on the defense, on guard. Okay. This is, you may be resisting something or being resisted. This could have something to do with an agreement, a partnership, a union, a relationship in particular. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, there's some sort of challenges here. There may be the challenge to change, or the challenge to be able to partner and agree with the Two of Cups, or to meet agreement. Spirit, what is the best advice for death? What is the best advice for death for Gemini? Can we have best advice for death? There may be a need for you to guard your money and finances from loss. That may be your challenge. There's a need for you to stand your ground. Or there's challenges with you being able to stand your ground. With the Seven of Wands, there is an ability for you to have the upper hand. But you may need to figure out what you need to change or bring to an end to be able to face the challenge. So Spirit, what is the best advice for death as the challenge? What is the best advice for death for Gemini for the month of February 2020 regarding their money and finances, please? Thank you. Your best advice is the Star. So your best advice could have something to do with an Aquarius being part of that solution. But with the Star here, this is about you. Your best advice is to focus on making sure you heal your money and finances, to maintain your hope, but also to focus on making sure you have everything you need. There may be a need to do better financially, okay? A need to be more positive. There's a need for more self-confidence. There may be a need for you to share or to receive mentoring. For some of you, there may be a need for you to give back. You may be resisting a loss of money because you may be being looked to help out or to give in some way. You may be resisting that. And there may be a need for you to work together, or there needs to be a better collaboration. Underneath that is the Queen of Wands. So this is about, what it is that you desire and want to achieve and pursue, and what you have a passion towards. Or this is someone you're dealing with. But with this Queen of Wands, you want to be mindful of your instincts here. But know that with the Queen of Wands, there's a need to have positive energy put into your money situation in order for your money and finances to be okay. But that also your money and finances have the ability to be okay as long as you put in positive energy towards it. There may be a need to focus on, if you're starting a business, having more concentration and effort towards the love of people in the way that you operate with your business, or to do or start a business where you're doing something that allows you to show your love for people. But also be mindful of, your ambitions here with the Queen of Wands, or if you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, Gemini. Because the Queen of Wands, even though for money and finances, the Queen of Wands can be very charismatic, can be very focused and creative, and will pursue and take action. You want to be mindful that with this Queen of Wands, there may be a need for you to be more patient and understandable, and be focused on being gracious in how you can persevere. Okay? For some of you, this is about you being positively assertive when you rather be a bitch about it, so that you can mend the bridges instead of burning the shit down the way a Queen of Wands can do if she's in her reverse energy. And that means the Queen of Wands in her reverse energy, she can be very mean, conniving, cruel, very controlling, manipulative, and she can be so busy with her goals and interests and self-interest, or whatever it is she has a focus or eye on to get done, that she can fuck shit up for everybody and herself. So be careful, Gemini. Be positively assertive. Okay? And there's a need for decisive action too. Now, your likely outcome is you do have the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, there's some planning needed. Some of you, there's a need for you are where you have two paths or two options, and you're trying to decide what's the best path to take with this. But also you're focusing on dominating the situation through what path you take in your plan, or how you go about your plan, or seeing your plan. Because this Two of Wands is looking directly at the Nine of Pentacles. So you're definitely planning to be financially independent and self-sufficient and self-reliant. You also looking to be very resourceful, and you're looking to gain and be comfortable. And so you're planning to that regard and looking to dominate. Spirit, what is the best advice for this Two of Wands? What is the best advice with this Two of Wands? The Page of Pentacles, thank you. So, with the Page of Pentacles being the best advice for this Two of Wands, this is about, for some of you, needing to come up with a new plan. There may be a need for you to keep receipts or to show proof of receipts or documentation. Also, there may be a need to come up with a new budget, a new plan. But also for some of you where you're looking to dominate with your plans, there may be a need for you to be understanding that it takes time with what you're building with the Three of Pentacles for you to see the rewards. But this is also about you learning what you need to learn and seeing what you can do to work on things. And with the Seven of Swords underneath that, this is about, one, you not being in the energy of negative, stinking thinking. Don't self-sabotage yourself. This is about you also being careful not to be taken advantage of or stolen from. You want to make the right decisions. And for some of you, this is about you needing to come up with a very good strategy. And there may be something you may need to focus on how to get out of, as it has to do with your money, or you're trying to see how to get out of something, or you're looking to see a new way or the way to practically get out of something or move away from it or not be taken advantage of, because you want this mended. Let's see what some advice is for you. Spirit, what is some additional advice for Gemini about their money and finances for the month of February 2020? Please, can we have some additional advice for Gemini regarding their money and finances for the month of February 2020? What else can you tell Geminis to help them with their money and finances, please? Thank you. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. For some of you, this is a time where there may be a need for you to work on your dreams or follow your dreams, as it has to do with what legacy you may be wanting to build or establish, or as it has to do with money. For some of you, this could be a windfall of money based upon your dreams of abundance. Underneath, you do have released resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Okay, for some of you, there may be a need to mend bridges with people that can assist you financially that you were closed off to, or that there's some sort of upset between you and that individuals, that by you mending the bridges, you can work together and start to build your money and finances, or see things start to work out. This may be about you needing to work on having a better work situation through your ability to mend bridges with your co-workers or management. Or this may be you needing to focus on working better with um, your significant other, or whomever you may be finding yourself working with or needing to work with, that has something to do with you being able to build your money, to work on it. Some of you, there may be a need to gain more skill about the way in which you work on, or how you handle your money, or the way in which you build it. And that skill can come from possibly through others. But you have to be open, okay, to releasing any resentment that you may have harbored with others. Okay, I hope these messages help. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.